The man was shocked to realize that he had just completed an ultra-long-distance assassination from a hotel 1,000 meters away. But to his surprise, the client didn't want to pay the final installment and even cursed at him. This was the first time he had ever encountered such a situation, and he had never felt such a grievance. Immediately, he thought of a way to get revenge. First, he disguised himself as a multinational businessman and successfully obtained the client's information from the bank. To his surprise, the transfer came from a small company. Following the clues on his computer, he finally tracked down the company behind it. On the company's website, he found the man who had refused to pay. The smiling man in the photo was the son of the person he had assassinated. After learning the man's information, he naturally moved on to the next step of his plan. According to online reports, the man was scheduled to attend his father's funeral that day. He pointed a gun at the chauffeur and forced him to open the trunk. After the chauffeur got in, he shot him dead and took his place as the driver. The next day, the man with a leg disability was about to attend his father's funeral. He got into the sedan driven by the assassin, who was surrounded by a convoy of bodyguard vehicles, with a bodyguard also seated in the front passenger seat. As they drove along the predetermined route, the assassin, acting as the driver, boldly asked the man a question. The man scolded him, and the assassin suddenly reached for his crotch, saying, "Do you know who I am?" Then he made a sharp turn, successfully breaking away from the convoy and heading toward the outskirts. The man panicked, realizing he couldn't open the reinforced car door. He took out his phone and called the bodyguards behind, hoping they would catch up. But the assassin changed direction again, driving straight into a crowd. He then turned sharply into an alley, where the bodyguards tried to shoot at him but were blocked by obstacles he had created. After temporarily escaping, he stopped the car in a deserted alley. He turned to look at the client who had humiliated him online and then shot him dead. After avenging himself, he quickly changed his clothes and took out a pre-prepared timed bomb. By the time the bodyguards found the location, he was long gone. As the bodyguards approached, the car exploded, blowing them away. The man watched from a distance and then left, feeling a sense of satisfaction from his revenge. But just as he was about to return home, he was shocked to discover that his wife had somehow found the hidden room in his villa.